Hey, I'm Yasir and I'm really excited to introduce you to this very first PopupBuilder demo. In this video, we're just going to talk about the builder, so I will leave all the plugin options until I explain them later in a future video. For now, let's go ahead and create a pop-up and scroll down here and start the builder. Once you get inside the builder for the first time, you will be welcomed with this quick tour that will explain where everything lives inside this interface. So obviously, this is where we're going to be building our pop-up. On the left-hand side, we have the sidebar that holds the components and the templates. We have more than 35 templates that come bundled with PopupBuilder. If you want to use one of the templates, you just drag it and drop it on the pop-up like so. Let me try that again with another one. Okay, let's start again from scratch and drag this empty template right here. Then under the templates, we have the components that are organized into categories. So you just hover the categories to see its components, and we have more than 50 components that you can choose from marketing to social widgets to media. Pretty much anything you may need, you can find in these categories. Let me drag one of these components down here, and I'll choose the headline. And on the right hand side, you can see that we have the settings for the component that is selected. Right now there is nothing selected, so we see the pop-up settings. But if I select the headline, I will see the headline settings right here. And I can change anything I want in here. For example, the border style and border size. And let me resize this a little bit. So you pretty much see how easy this is. Let me delete this headline for now. Then down at the bottom, we have the steps. This steps feature allows you to do things like two-step opt-ins or even custom scenarios if you want. Let me show you how this works. Right now, I'm on the first step, so let me create a new step. So you can see down there that the step 2 is highlighted. Let me drag a headline on step 2 and change the text to step 2. Okay, let's get back to the step 1 and I'll drag another headline and say step 1. Okay, so you can see down here if I change between the steps, the content of the pop-up changes. And this is how two-step opt-ins work, and we'll see that in a real-world example a little later in the video. For now, I'll just delete the second step. Right up here, we have the preview options that allow you to see how your pop-up is going to look on desktop, tablet, and mobile devices in real time without having to quit the builder. Then we have the save, clear, and close buttons up here. And if you want to start the tour again, you just click on this little icon. Alright, that's it for the tour. Let's go ahead and create something with the builder. I'll go ahead and start by dragging an ebook. And let's go to the right sidebar and start changing its settings. For the text, I will say something like PopupBuilder secrets revealed. Okay. Then let me change the image. And I'll go to my preset images and choose one from here. So I know the one I want is called woman something, so I'll just type it in the search. There we go, and as you can see the image is a little bit offset, so I'll get back to the settings and change its position right here. Alright. Now I'll go ahead and change the color of the ebook. And I think I'll keep it at green. Okay. Let's go ahead and drag a headline. I'll reposition this and resize it like so. Then I'll double click it and change the text. Sign up now and receive the best deals and offers. Okay, I'll change the font size to 20 or maybe 16. Alright, I'll reposition that just a hair, like this. Okay, let's drag a layer. And a layer is just a square that has a color, and we can add borders to it and all that cool stuff. Let me right click the ebook and bring it to front, like so. Okay, I'll select the layer and change its background color. Let's go ahead and drag another headline, and this one will say download my free ebook. Let's reposition it a little bit and change its font. Okay, the font size. And I will highlight this free. I'll give it a yellow background and a black color. Okay, let's go ahead and drag a list and change the text. Change the color of the text, and we'll also change the bullet icons. So of course we can do that in the settings right here. Okay, so now I will drag an opt-in form and position it at the bottom here. Alright, I'll resize the pop-up a little bit. Okay, I will drag a ruler at the bottom of the headline and set its color to white. Now I will add a little text at the bottom of the opt-in form that will say enter your email below to receive your download link. Okay, I'll reposition everything a little bit better. Okay, I need a little arrow at the bottom right corner here, so I'll drag an image, double click it and go to my preset images. Then I will choose an arrow, this one. Okay, I will reposition it, rotate it, scale it down and put it in place. And I might need a little bit of shadow to this arrow to make it pop out on the white background. So I'll go to its settings and just increase the shadow size. There we go. Okay, one last thing would be the button of the opt-in form. I will need to change that to green, so I'll just click the opt-in form and I go to settings and change the color of the button. It's that easy. You can see how much flexibility you now have in creating your own unique pop-ups. Let's go ahead and take this a little further and change how it looks in mobile devices. So if I preview this in mobile, I get this mobile specific builder that allows me to decide exactly how I want my pop-up to be displayed on mobile devices by repositioning elements and removing the ones that I don't want on mobile devices. Having your pop-up mobile ready is something that is really critical today, because otherwise you will be missing more than half of your traffic. Let's get back to the builder and take this even further by making it a two-step opt-in. So I'll go down at the bottom here and I'll bring up the steps menu by clicking it. I'll go ahead and duplicate this step by clicking this duplicate icon. Now I have two identical steps. I'll go ahead and rename this one opt-in form. I'll get back to the first step and I will remove the elements that I do not want my visitors to see at the beginning. If I click on the second step, you will see that we still do have those elements in there, which is what we want. Now I'll get back to the first step and I will drag an image that will be linking to the second step. So go to step image, this one. Okay. I'll double click that image and I will choose one of the buttons I have in my presets. Let me select buttons in the drop down up here and I will choose this green one or this one. There we go. Let me resize it a little bit. Then I will go to its settings and say that I want this button to take me to the second step. And if you're not familiar with two-step opt-ins, it is a technique used by internet marketers to increase their opt-in rates, where you only show an opt-in form to a user once he has already made the decision that he wants your offer. In this case, he has already made the decision to download our ebook. Now I'll go to the second step and change the headline to something like, "I'm happy you decided to join." Now if we go ahead and preview this, you will see that if I click the download button, I'm taken to the second step to enter my name and email. We can also preview that on tablet or on mobile and see that it also works on those devices. Even though you can create anything you want from scratch, you also have the option to get started by one of the pre-made templates. Let me show you how you can take one of the templates and make it your own. I'll save my progress and I'll go ahead and drag one of the templates. So this is a pre-made template that you can get started with. You can change any text by just double-clicking it, or you can move things around, replace the images. I'll just double-click this shelf image and I will choose another one. There we go. I'll go ahead and resize it. I'll double-click the headline and change the text, change its font size, etc. Okay, let's go and get another template. And this time, let's change some pop-up settings. For example, I can change the background darkness, the backdrop opacity. That is the opacity of the background around the pop-up. And you can see that you can pretty much change anything you want on these templates. Let's go and drag a third template. Now I'll get this one. On this pop-up, you can put, for example, a video of yourself talking and asking people to sign up below to get your offer. Let me show you how easy it is to change that video. I'll just go to one of the videos on YouTube and grab its link, copy it, and get back to this video's settings and paste that link. It's really that simple. Now let me get back and start from scratch and show you how you can promote your Teespring campaigns using PopupBuilder. Now let me go to Teespring and look for a shirt to promote. Let's say I have this campaign and I want to promote this shirt. If you scroll down here, you will see that this campaign will be ending in 6 days, 7 hours, 10 minutes, and 57 seconds. Let's copy the link of this campaign and get back to PopupBuilder. I'll get started by dragging a Teespring shirt component. I'll go to its settings on the right side and paste the campaign link that I've just copied. Watch what happens to the shirt. PopupBuilder takes care of bringing that shirt right inside my pop-up without the need to save or upload any image. Let me resize it a little bit and resize the pop-up. And let's go ahead and drag another component, and that is the Teespring countdown. And just like we did with the shirt, we will go to the countdown settings and paste the campaign link again. And this time, PopupBuilder will go ahead and sync that countdown to my campaign's countdown. Now I'll change the background image of my pop-up. And I don't like that one that much. I'll choose another one. I'll take this one. Okay. Now I'll change the countdown text color. And I'll change the font family to something more elegant. Alright, so I'll quickly add a headline and a ruler before I introduce you to the GeoLocation feature that allows you to display your visitor's city, country name, and flag to allow for more personalized messages. Okay, let's go ahead and drag a GeoLocation flag here. I'll duplicate the headline to make another one right here in the middle, and this one will say now available in and the flag. I'll go ahead and clean up this a little bit by changing the fonts, repositioning everything. I'll duplicate that text again, and this time it will say offer ending in and the countdown. Okay, one last thing we need here is the button that will take us to the Teespring campaign. For that, we will just drag an image. I'll reposition it a little, double click it, and I will choose this yellow Order Now button. Now I'll go to the settings of the image or of the button, and I will say URL to go when clicked, and I'll paste the Teespring link right there. Now whenever someone clicks on that button, it will take him directly to the Teespring campaign. I'll reposition things again and add a border to the pop-up, and there we go. We have a fully functional pop-up that we will be using to promote our Teespring campaign. Now let's go ahead and preview this pop-up, and you will see that the flag will be changed with the flag of the country from which I am connected, and it will also be changed to match the country of every one of your visitors. Let's go ahead and quickly change how this pop-up looks on mobile devices. I'll go to Preview Mobile, and I will reorder and uncheck the elements I don't want to see on mobile devices. There we go. Unfortunately, that's it for this quick demo. PopupBuilder is such a large project, and it has tons of features that I just could not fit into a 15 minutes video. In the next video, we will see how you can set where on your website do you want your pop-ups to be shown and when, which means what is the event that triggers your pop-up. Is it a timer, a scroll event, the user trying to exit your site, when the user finishes reading an article on your site, etc. We'll also see how you can open your pop-ups on other websites via a feature that we call remote pop-ups. Thanks for your time. Be sure to leave your feedback and questions in the comments section below this video. Talk to you below. Take care.